And we're live! Yay! Let me... Where did it go? Oh, it's right behind me. I'm so dumb. Starting the stream, opening up the live chat so I can talk to you. If you guys talk to me, I will talk to you if you guys talk to me. Just FYI. Okay, so... You may have noticed that the title of the live stream is very weird. And has absolutely nothing to do with Honkai Star Rail. That's... because it's not meant to have anything to do with Honkai Star Rail, it's just legitimately true. I was washing my boat and got sunburned, and that's why this stream is late. I apologize. I told my parents, I was like, guys, I gotta be back by before 3 o'clock. So that way I can start the live stream, and they were like, no, you must help your family clean the boat. And I was like, ugh, okay. Not right now. Where did you get all these ideas? I haven't even said anything. Fired. That's not what oh. To have attained such enlightenment at such a young age. Sure, I'm enlightened. Alright, so we're not gonna unlock Don Hang's story right now. Wait, we are gonna do this, though. Hello. Oh. Is it just perpetually night here in the Exalted Sanctum? Is my
cultured people love visiting here. Do you
know? Okay, today is a brand new day. We are not going to get lost once on this map while we're here. It's about time. Can't go, I'm busy right now.
What does that mean? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper, sends in a horror movie.
Why do you always link everything to horror movies, March 7th? And where do you watch all of these horror movies?
That's enough of that.
Oh, I have such a bad sunburn on my back. I can like feel it, and I don't normally feel sunburns. It just feels very warm. It doesn't hurt. It just feels very warm.
Noise.
I'm gonna stop complaining now. Actually, March 7th, how is that anything like a message a kid sends in the movies? Is that? That's Chinke!
Hurry up, Chingche. We'll be fossils by
Chingche.
the time you're finished.
Knew it.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a game? Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
I'm just like... I'm just gonna threaten her.
I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet!
She's playing Mahjong.
But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? More of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Aha! Victory!
Oh, it's not Mahjong.
Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
I want to learn how to play this game.
I
Like,
must
how does this work?
apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad.
Sure.
Oh, look.
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Lafu's prized.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung. Meaning?
It means the tree
Plants.
was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
Yeah. It's essentially Yggdrasil. Anyone? I'm gonna say this now. So y'all can hit me up later in the chat. I know an insane amount of Greek mythology. I know a decent bit of Norse mythology. And then I don't really know anything else. Like, mythology-wise. I know a tiny bit, like, Rome's founding mythology, but other than that, I don't know any Roman mythology. Other than the Aeneid. Which is also Roman mythology, but it's Virgil, so...
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta's space station? No, that can't be right.
It's bigger than both those things combined.
Stars hung from its branches. Then how did it fit in the Cienjo? Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally.
That's
Anyway,
true.
it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. Let's go.
I'm kind of bored of it. Oh, so if you remember from yesterday, you know how we talked to this woman about the potion, the thing, Danshu? I have a feeling that she made it. I don't know why. How is this flowing in a... Oh. What? Oh well. It's just, I have a very distinct feeling that she actually made the medicine and she's one of the disciples of Sanctus
I don't
Medicus.
believe in
If not the
ghosts.
leader of the
Extractor clean to
Sanctus
your
Medicus.
Starskip service?
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her button.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
So strange. Oh, let me guess. The gate isn't working? I don't understand. It's never been locked before. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
I
Are
don't
you
think she's
really
keeping
from
her
the
word.
Divination Commission? Don't scare me. Master Diviner wouldn't let us. No need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the divination.
Considering the fact that there's Mara struck here,
Here it is.
I think something happened.
Ugh, Stellar on corrosion. What's going? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting, no doubt. I knew I'd offended that Diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingqi, if you don't mind.
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Did we get to fix it? Oh, yay.
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. Anyone here surprised?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Alright. We're fighting a new monster. Yeah. I have, like,
This is our chance. Yeah! You won't get away. I have something for you. Time for a shot. Nap time. Let's make it quick.
good. That was easy.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Ching?
A jade abacus is just a jade abacus.
That does not explain anything. This does not help me. In any way, shape, or form.
That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown.
Okay, that helps me a little.
Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past.
That's actually really smart. It's essentially like creating your own Laplace's demon. I will explain what Laplace's demon is. So Laplace was a French philosopher, hence it's Laplace, not Laplace. Laplace was a French philosopher who came up with this idea that is known as Laplace's demon, which is essentially an entity out there that knows the position of every single atom in the universe at any single point in time, and is therefore able to perfectly know the past, present, and future. It's like omniscience and omnipresence. Sort of. Anyways, so by simulating the future and simulating the past, you're essentially creating a Laplace's demon. And that is a really smart idea. I mean, sometimes I think the future is best left unknown. But I mean, there are certain points in my life where I'm like, oh, it would have been really nice to know this was gonna happen to me.
Take the matrix of prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things.
Oh, so it's just Google search, is what I'm hearing. And it's not Laplace's demon. Alright, it's just Google search.
They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker.
Oh,
The principles
Noose
are
is...
so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Noose is an... Yeah, they're computers.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus does sound a lot better.
I don't know, I'm just gonna call it a CPU. It's just gonna be a supercomputer. Oh. Yeah, so essentially it's just a Google search engine. That's neat.
Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose.
Noose is an, Eon. I almost said Archon, but that's Genshin Impact. It's an Eon.
Even in
I
Madame
don't
Herta's
remember what
space
it's
station.
the Eon of.
I never saw anything related to Noose.
That's because she's a genius and is able to come up with her own astral computers, which are apparently better than supercomputers.
Anyway,
She
don't
doesn't
dwell
need
on
a Jade
names.
Abacus.
As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer? Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Divine...
We're gonna smash that. Hello,
Designer
Jingwon.
Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridge is no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fushen,
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune?
Ooh.
The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians.
Ooh,
I want to
girl, you
restore
have
the Matrix
us.
of Prescience, but I have
We'll
no
go beat
forces
up
to
stuff
stand
and fix stuff. I prefer fixing stuff to beating up stuff, because beating up stuff is boring now, because I'm, you know, all-powerful. But fixing stuff is fun.
And
I like
all of
puzzles.
that, General. But we still have to deal with the Stellaron.
but you're Fushen this year. The boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
Yeah, but she's still human, I think. She might not be human. She's still mortal. I think even the Zhenshu are mortal. No, they're immortal. Dang it. She's still, capable of error. We'll leave it at that.
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
Isn't making the right decisions the magical means to turn the tide? Question mark?
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you?
Oh, he sent, yeah.
Look,
That's us.
help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on a payroll these days?
Hey, I mean, if we're here, you might as well use us.
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
He literally just said what I said. That's funny.
Entering the matrix of prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit Jinchue is often unreliable, but she It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General...
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently under... Yes, but you needn't worry. Jinchue will accompany you. She'll...
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid divination there.
The universal one?
Please. The universal one.
Good enough.
Good enough. She was so reluctant to say it. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's like the gate thingies in Inazuma.
Let me see.
Oh,
This
those
is the
things in
temple
Inazuma are
terminal.
annoying though.
Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal that is used to calculate shipping routes and predict future events. Oh, so it's sort of like... Anyone ever seen Dune or read the book? It's sort of like the dust in Dune. To activate, simply move the layout on the ground to match the pattern and the shape that is shown. So... Pick up... Oh, I hate moving quickly and doing this. A. Pick up. Put down. That was easy!
That should do it.
I don't think I need to fight anything, right?
What? You just matched up those...
The more complex something is, the more
If it's so simple, why didn't your master...
maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while.
She can't afford to be lazy! Her job is too important! By the way, if you'll notice, the symbol, the glowing green symbol surrounded by the circle and the hexagon in the square, I presume? In the diamond? that's like up there, it looks a lot like an hourglass. Which makes sense considering what that symbol right there. That one. See? The one in the circle and the hexagon and the diamond. And then if you look down here, it looks like an hourglass. And if you look over here, it looks like an hourglass. And that's incredibly fitting for what this thing is supposed to do. It's supposed to calculate the future, she said. Alright. I think we can unlock this. Oh, that was easy. What about the other one? Let's just do this. Oh wait, I do want to go get that puzzle. Because these puzzles are fun. I can't get to it. Never mind. Never mind! We are going to warp back. Oh. Okay. I love that so much. That's so cool. And then... I need to get them two apart. Oh. Hold on, we will figure this out. Oh! There we go. That was much easier than I thought it would be. And now it's repaired, and we go teleport over, and we fix the sky. Okay, I was thinking
Must be the
way
Karma
too hard.
terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish the causal relationships between objects.
If you'll notice, the symbol looks like a yin-yang.
Done. Next.
I gotta go exploring here after we finish for treasure chests. Wait, hold on. I gotta think about this. Oh! Go. Third try. They're getting progressively harder, which I appreciate. The puzzles in Inazuma are just bad. Inazuma, not gonna lie, was kind of just like, it was a bit of a disappointment. And then you get to Sumeru and you're like, oh, the puzzles are gonna be even harder than, oh wow, that looks a lot like the Hephaestus.
What the heck is this? Look, take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Cianjo.
I feel like it needs a sign saying...
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix Suppressors.
Passage prohibited.
Yeah, it's malfunctioning. It looks a lot like the Hephaestus.
You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Don't get careless.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
I don't have anyone
it's designed to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I just gotta
Rules are made to be broken.
beat it
Time for
up.
a shot. Nap time.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
You won't get away. Time for an overhaul.
This thing does not.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Let's begin.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Much better. Rules are made to be broken.
I have something for you.
Good. That was easy. I didn't have anyone who was super effective, and it was still insanely easy.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Let me guess. Time, karma. I bet the next terminal is energy related. Darn, the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
Oh wait, I get this. There isn't one in the middle. That's easy. These puzzles are easy. I like it when they get tricky, like generally trickier. Yay!
All three terminals activated. Let's go
That was
back to
easy.
the core and report to the Master Diviner. Well done, all of you. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Are you ready?
Ready. Let's begin.
Is this really necessary?
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Not gonna lie, she actually looks a lot... What happened to her eyes? Okay, I don't think this is Kafka. Her eyes are different. Kafka's eyes have this like dead look to them. They don't have the white spots. They're just a dark maroon like her hair and then a lighter pink. And they're dull. Okay? I don't think this is Kafka.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
It's not Kafka.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you. never have thought it.
Oh, is this about me having a Stellaron inside of me?
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately.
I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
She's kind of stuck floating.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Concerned about me? I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going
Oh gosh.
smoothly. Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression.
Oh, so that's the
outside
disciples. That's definitely the disciples.
However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. We're here for you.
What?
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Lafu's general. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all.
What is this
Like
future?
I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities, and knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Ionic proportions.
Okay. I have a theory here. I think we're going to activate the powers of all the different eons, and then we're going to become the Eon of Trailblaze. I think. I don't know. This is the feeling I have right now, and as you know, as it updates and the story progresses and stuff like that, because we have a lot of eons. Wait. We have maybe... This is the second one? This is... Well, we kind of did Trailblaze. No, we didn't do any on her space station. We did Preservation on Belobog. Jurilla 6, and we're doing the hunt here. We have like 4 or 5 eons left.
Portions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. You know.
Even eons can be killed. Yeah, I know that. I didn't tell you about this. So, I was grinding through, or I was trying to get through World 3 in the, simulated universe. And that's where I met Nanook. He just showed up and murdered me. He didn't say anything. He just showed up and then murdered me. And then just left. And that was it. I was like, well, okay. That's nice to know you hate me. In the meantime. So I don't think the Stellaron Hunters are actually bad.
Hey,
Actually,
watch
they
out.
might be.
Hey, you didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world.
Okay.
Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
Let me guess. It was slain by Nanook. I think Nanook might be trying to, like, become all-powerful or something like that. You know?
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
It's their natures, perhaps.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't...
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Well, I don't really... I guess the Abundance, I guess Yaoshi is sort of like one of those good thing, it's like a good thing that's been taken too far. If you know what I mean. It's sort of like Ultron. Like, Ultron was supposed to be a good thing from Avengers. Ultron was supposed to be a good thing that, like, protected the world. But then it decided, oh, in order to protect the world, I must destroy the world. You know? Like, because humans are the greatest threat to themselves. Like, Yaoshi is kind of like, oh, I should heal and care and nurture for people. But in order to do that, I must make them invincible and immortal and blah 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 blah, to the point that they're no longer human. You know? Like... it's a good thing taken too far. And the Hunt is sort of like dialing it back. I think Yaoshi is overabundance, whereas Lan is like... restraint, perhaps? Self-control? I don't know how to explain it. It's just... I mean, I know how to explain it, but not coherently in words.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
It looks like a giant coffin, not gonna lie.
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of...
the deceased?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. Ah, I'd quite forgotten.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye.
Oh, that's interesting. This is the kind of stuff I really appreciate. Is like finding out about different worlds, like cultures and stuff like that. Like, I know it sounds kind of weird to be like, oh yes, I want to learn how other countries do funerals, but like, that's something that's legitimately interesting, because when you see how a culture celebrates a life of a person or mourns for the dead, it really gives you an idea of what's at the heart of that culture. You know? Like, I guess, this is an assumption, I don't know if it's actually true, but say in North Korea they make mass graves and they just don't do anything. That shows that they don't really value life, whereas in America, there are mass graves in America, but that's only because so many people have died at once. But like, you know, you actually bury a person in their own place, or you cremate them and you bury them in their own place, and they have a little headstone and like marker, and you hold a funeral service and stuff like that, and that shows that you value the life of the person and you're kind of recognizing what they did. And so that gives you an idea of like how the two different cultures are like value life. And again, I don't know that the North Korea thing, what I just said, is actually real, but I could believe it if someone told me, oh yeah, in North Korea they just make mass graves for the dead and don't care. I could believe that. Actually, better... I'm just gonna stop.
The Foxians and the
I have a better
Videodoro
example.
have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning.
So that reminds me of the burning, the funeral, the funeral pyre type thing that the Norse would do. This is referenced in Norse mythology. So essentially, they took, when a Viking leader died, they would place him on a ship with all of his possessions, set the ship on fire, and cast it out into the sea. And it would just burn in the sea. And that was the Viking funeral for a Viking leader, which I think is really interesting. So this is sort of similar to that.
As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
How big is this pearl egg? I don't have a cultural reference for this. I did for the other two, but not for this one.
My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora.
Oh, it's true. You just need to look at Bailu.
I don't know if. What do you know? Silent but deadly.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence.
Oh. The Eon of Permanence is named Long. How apt.
Could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the
Don
inheritor,
Heng.
it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
Don Heng, are you by any chance a Videodora? Are you by any chance a Videodora? I have a feeling we're going to get to know about Don Heng's past and like what he is.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanents and their descendants. Many myths, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without...
Are you the Eon?
Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
That coffin contains an Eon's body, doesn't it? I'm using a bit of deductive reasoning here. He said that as he looked at the coffin. He talked about Eons dying as he looked at the coffin, which could mean that there's an Eon in the coffin.
Let me ask you one more question.
Oh, never mind.
No.
Wait.
So, a sweetheart?
No.
Oh, miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative.
Okay, I think it is an Eon.
Once. By chance, I made someone a promise. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
Interesting. I like...
I've no interest in conflict.
Nothing major. Receive divinity.
Don't worry about me.
I'll...
Want to see what I can do?
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Oh, so he's just on autoplay, I suppose.
The truth of life and death is is but a vision.
Good.
Mara struck.
Looks like someone's hurt. Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take...
What happened to...
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something.
Enough. Fighting is meaningless.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Take this! Rise, Venus!
You know what that phoenix reminds me of? Bird Senti. I think it's supposed to be a reference to that.
Let me through!
I'll... Nothing major.
You're the best! Take this! Rise, Venus!
So adorable.
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so my motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the 10. Sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me.
I happen to have some medical
No, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just...
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
How? Oh, what kind of medical knowledge?
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain... If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wake span might have been cut short.
Strange.
Come with me. I've never seen anything.
You know, even eons can be killed. Are you kidding? I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. And currently, there are 3 ways in one. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Sheepe the Harmony.
Interesting.
2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance.
Wouldn't they be after Klapoth the Preservation then? I feel like the Preservation would be a more fitting target than the Propagation. Although I guess the Propagation is the continuance of something, but the Preservation is also the preserving of something, which could theoretically apply to life, which actually does apply to life in reference to the shields, so... I'm going on a rant! I shouldn't be going on a rant. Let's just keep going.
The Cienjo, too, are... I don't know. Akivili's disappearance was very mysterious. Noose is probably the only one that can answer that question. After all, Droid Head knows everything.
Oh. Noose is the Eon of Erudition. So, I really can't wait to get Erudition powers. AoE attacks are my forte.
What do you think? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you. Hold on. It's begun. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
This way. I said I wouldn't get lost. I refuse to get lost.
Wasn't this the dead tree Ching Chue showed us?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so...
Such extraordinary energy.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the stuff?
Yes, the Stellaron, the Cloud Knights are...
Oh, it's right there. Good, we didn't have to do a puzzle. It's too urgent to do a puzzle.
Unless Kapka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out, I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Lofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak. Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
You... General...
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group.
General, we must retain all urgency.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traitors have planted it in the Umbro.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution.
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
I love her! She's officially now my new favorite character. No, Serval still ranks top, but she's my second favorite character.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now. Which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the—
Please, Lady, I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express.
That massive tree has suddenly sprung.
It's my fault. I had ire. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Why are you staring at me?
Oh, she's great!
Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations. As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure. Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to—
Under my control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the... This is no order, honored guests. I merely...
You've never really seen us as outsiders.
Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve...
Oh, of course, General.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The ambrosial arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define. I had long anticipated it. Huh? She's not angry? Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The matron... He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? The star skiff is ready. I will...
101010.
I still have important tasks from the General. Wait! Master Divine... No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Are you sure?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance.
We can handle anything thrown our way. We're all powerful, after all.
Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the Lafu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken start?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly...
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, Marge, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
I think you're too old to be saying that.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Yes, indeed.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread?
Erudition. I wonder what Fuli's path would look like. Fuli is the Eon of Remembrance. I wonder what that would... Oh wait, no, that's the mirror people. They just steal everyone's knowledge.
Workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanism, periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in. But they have nowhere to run to.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's
Oh, that was a
ask
good
around
crack
first.
in my neck. I popped like 4 different places. That felt so good.
Another locked gate.
Break in or climb over.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that our law states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can result in a prison sentence of between... Yes, we do. Still, the Artisanship... I'm not trying to scare you. It seems more than a little reckless to...
As expected, the divination, if I hadn't repaired the shifting screen today, we'd have all been trapped. Still, the teleportation...
It's no ordinary tree. Yunsha, have you ever...
What if I have? You gonna...
I was thinking about it, yeah.
you ever seen an ornamental tree move? Have you ever seen one bore through the ground like that, huh?
So
That's a British person.
I just need to run over and saw off a sample. Can't grow faster than I can run, right?
Sure, go ahead. Here's a crowbar and a saw. Don't say I didn't warn you when the Cloud Knights have to scrape you off the walls.
Well, I've been feeling a bit under the weather lately.
Under the weather, huh? How convenient. As for me, I'd rather stay alive, thanks.
Master Gongshu. Oh, are you guys Cloud Knights? Your clothes. Sorry this crisis came during your trip.
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all this.
You mean the General invited you? There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Committee.
You misunderstand, young sir.
There's been some kind of botanical disaster. It was like an ornamental tree somewhere suddenly started to grow. There were branches so thick you couldn't put your arms around. I don't get it. The Artisanship Commission focuses on the mechanical. We've got nothing. The worst thing is, my Master Gongshu is the most experienced craft. When the incident happened, he dragged me, Ziming, and Yuncha to safety. But I need to wait here for the Cloud Knight.
Why did he run back in?
We didn't have time. We were scrambling for... I just heard him shout, "It's gone. We lost the furnace." But anyway, you said...
100%. The General...
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievement.
In that case, if you find my master, please...
Don't worry, young sir.
None of us would be able to graduate.
Let's go. I think this...
They all just want to graduate.
Disaster. It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
So the furnace is supposed to be a countermeasure.
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as it grows.
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
Upon commission grounds your feet do tread. Leave from whence you came, or soon be dead. Dead. Stay away. If you come any...
Hold on. Let us explain. We're not...
Next time.
What excuses do you have? Surprised me. Just passing by. Stumbled in. Door wide open. Within commission grounds. And he spun my hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanisms didn't teach you this, these robots will.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. We're too strong.
Golden cloud toad. Illumination.
Nation dragonfish.
Are you alright? Did you really?
You didn't want to listen to us.
Does the reputation of Gongshu Liang, the smelt...
This guy's pretty deluded.
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu.
Really? The General sent you? Then this must be a mere misunderstanding. But there's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission is a dark and powerful entity. The robots, it was like they gained conscience. But then, I couldn't just run. I'm sure means I know of may yet serve your fight.
He runs so slow. Don't mind me.
Look,
oh.
This is one of the good thing I got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? Indeed.
You sure about that?
Thank goodness you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master.
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport you thither. How observant. The Commission is more than a match for... This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked.
This is like the Withering.
It's a mechanical device codenamed the Illumination Chest.
Lumen Flux Pixis is... That's not what he
He
said!
invented this weapon for the Cloud Knight.
Let me guess. Limited.
Yeah. Every light has it. And then... ignite.
Oh. That's easy.
Very good. The Master reveals the door, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. Seems like it worked. All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side.
Whee! I like this animation much better. And I do agree with March 7th. The space anchors are much better. That was the sound of a treasure chest. I won't say no to that.
Looks good.
Oh, look, the ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most... Help me, dear young friends! Let's hack them away together! We can't let the roots...
Careful. It's changing.
Oh! This looks like the bowl thing that you fight, the imaginary bowl thing that you fight. Except it's much prettier.
What kind of monster is this?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power!
I have a feeling Ting Yong is being corrupted.
nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Don't get careless. Savor the vigor of it.
Calm your body and mind.
Oh. Fasten things up.
Time for an overhaul.
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the fruits.
Next time. Just in time. Just a little something. And nothing.
Timely treatment.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken. Barely felt it. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Let's go.
No matter how much damage we do.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
No wonder the Xianzhou is so... Miss Ting Yun, are the Longley...
I'm afraid this ebon deer was likely birthed by the ambrosial arbor as its guardian. It shares a close connection.
Huh? As long as it...
I wonder... The ebon deer seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Are you listening to Mr. Yang?
The monster.
That's what I'm saying, Blast.
In the vicinity of the arbor. Let's look around and see if we...
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, The Artisanship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the Tree Demon appeared.
It's a whole row of those gate robots.
Gate robots? Those are Arumatons.
Master, are these creations truly able to protect the Artisanship Commission?
No! We haven't quite finished the paintwork on this badge. How can...
We're gonna switch around our characters a little bit, because we want to be able to... Oh, that's not the right thing.
Young friends, I have a suggestion.
Any thoughts, Master?
When the deer of...
Oh, great observation, Mr. Gong.
I'm only an artisan, after all. My skills in Clash of Swords shall find... As Mr. Yang said, the deer monster is likely drawing power... Precisely.
You're right. Those root...
Not only that, its reaction suggested we'd hurt it. Perhaps that...
Take hold of your weapons, young comrade. See? My theory was correct! Keep going!
We can rotate it? Oh wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, there we go.
Quick! There's more!
Give me a moment! Ah!
Oh, there's just one. Oh, I thought there was only one of them, but there were three. Oh, I'm such a fool.
I guess we're done.
I suspect the Ambrosial Arbor's root system must have spread far. Let's hurry, before they ever
So, the next...
Please never do that again.
We go say hello to our very dear friend.
Good configured.
Look! The roots coiled around the creation. Excellent! Nothing can stop it.
I'm okay. And you're supposed to be stronger? Maybe keep it down? Wait for the tides. This sucks. Stay calm. Naughty child. Next time.
Time for an overhaul.
Perhaps you still do. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to kill! What are you looking at? My turn.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
I have something for you.
Honored to meet me.
You won't get away.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! When they keep quiet. Time to quit! Look at the draw. Freeze and victory! Naughty child. That's better.
Much obliged. Just a little something.
How appropriate. What are you looking at?
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Honored to meet me. Choose when to strike. Time for a shot. Next time. I'm okay. Wait for the tides.
Time for an overhaul.
Time to twirl!
Barely felt it.
Connection! My turn. Choose when to strike. Fluke.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Why is there a phase 2? Alright. We're gonna try this again. Why is there a phase 2? Wait. That. Okay. Inventory time. We are going to boost the power of freeze. We are going to boost incoming healing.
filming is better.
I don't think there's anything else we can do, so we're just gonna
upgrade configured.
Boom.
Feeling
Boom.
lucky.
Oh, I can't do that.
Look, the route excellent.
And you're supposed to be stronger? Maybe keep it down? Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Gotcha.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl! Look at the draw. Freeze and victory! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Honored to meet me. My turn. Wait for the tiles. Time for a shot. Now time. I'm okay.
Just a little something. Don't mind.
Hello, Afro.
I have something for you.
You won't get away.
Kind of twirl.
You won't get away.
Oh dear.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Naughty child. Much obliged. Ha! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Just a little something. Don't mind.
How appropriate. Choose from strike. Look at the draw. Freeze and victory! My turn.
You won't get away.
Time for a shot.
They're weak to imaginary now?
That's better. Peaches, I am kinda hungry. Just saying. It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces.
Now time. I have something for you. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Just a little something.
Alright. I don't think we can win this anymore. Hold on. I gotta figure out, what am I doing? How do I... Okay. So we are going to switch Himeko for me. Light cone switch for you. Okay. Actually, well, Yang might be better, but we'll try it with Yukong first.
Will of preservation.
Look, the root excellent.
Brave the wind.
You must be honored to meet. Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Choose me strike. Luck of the draw. Freeze and victory!
I'm on guard. Spirit never dies.
I won't break. Honored him.
Alright. We're gonna try this again, and this time we're going to use well. Because clearly this isn't working. I guess it would be best if we had Luosha, but we don't have Luosha. Well.
Will of preservation.
Look, the roots coiled around the creation furnace.
those little trees, because those little trees are annoying.
My turn. Choose when to strike.
Let's begin.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This is Diamond! It's all yours! When they keep quiet.
Lance at the ready.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'm on guard.
What are you looking at?
Time to twirl! Lance at the ready.
Honored to meet me. Wait for the tiles. Come on, my turn. And a twirl. Look at the draw. Please. And victory!
I'm on guard.
What are you looking at? This big diamond! It's all yours! Choose when to strike.
Leave it to me. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time to twirl!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Damn.
Not a scratch. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I'm just saying, it'll be a shame if he gets smashed to pieces.
I have to keep going.
48 character light cones is what it's saying. Okay. I mean, my light cone is level 50. Alright. I think I'm gonna end it there, and I'm gonna do some grinding off stream, off camera, so that way, when we come back, we can beat the deer and be done. So, I hope you all have a great day.